Da, 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 da. All right, guys, welcome back to Community Reviews. This is called Real Quick, where we talk about different topics or scenes of the show in under 20 minutes, or sometimes 10 in this case. We got Queen back again, family to the show. Jamala is in the building. I am so happy that you were able to come back after last night, and that's okay. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. Okay,
Yeah.
period. All right. There's a lot of things happening. Period.
Things were happening, that's for sure, right?
All
The
right.
show was
Now
flowing.
I want to go ahead and say this. At the getaway, I was
Mhm.
feeling you, Jamala. I was like, it was like a different turn or the page turn when I got to the getaway. I felt like, look, when you all were sitting there by the pool, you came in on the whole little game about your first kiss and Kayla was there and all of that, I would have felt some type of way. Everyone I was looking at chats, they all said we will feel
It's a
something.
human
We're human.
reaction. It is a human feeling. And if your feelings are where they are, where you've discussed between both parties, I know editing makes it look like it's one-sided, but I'm not sitting here doughy-eyed for no reason. You know what I mean? So
Right.
for me, really and truly, like, nah. I think that's a human reaction, and any woman, any person should relate to that. Unless you're a sociopath and you don't have any feelings and you disconnect from your emotions because you're. This is an experiment. I get it, but I was out of this experiment space. Like that's where I
Gotcha.
was. That's where, and when I said it to him, I just jumping right in. I wish I would have. Obviously, my delivery was better. But when you're feeling those emotions, they are what they are. So I can only say I meant what I said. I'm gonna hold strong and stand 10 toes down on what I said. However, my delivery was trash. I have to stand firm in that and say I know better, right? And
You
that
mean the
affected.
part where you came in and got the hat? Is that what you mean when you went and got your hat
Mhm.
out the room? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So getting the hat, was that bad in your opinion, or just when you said what you said about the scrotum comment? Because I was done.
So the scrotum comment is me exaggerating, and that's why a lot of times, actually, through the season, you see me smiling because when my mouth is slick, I'm
Mm,
very self aware. So I'll choose to be quiet because I'll take it too far. So it's still a growing space within me, and I think a lot of viewers have to be reminded we are humans living out this social
yes.
experiment right here. Okay, I
Yes.
am in a test tube. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Being shaken up, and you have to expect something to come from there. And yes, it's heightened
Yes.
because you're in this space and cameras
Yes.
around, but the emotion that was there was definitely real. And again, I wish I handled that better. But so the scrotum thing was just me being exaggerating. Like it was just the hanging off of him and like hand wrapped around his leg. You know them short shorts.
Yes.
I'm short now. Come on now.
Yes, I mean she was wrapped on him, and then some of the more y'all that when you came over, it was and I know editing, I know how editing goes, of course, but that's the way it looked to us. Like as you came in closer, from touching the back of the head, it went from leaning to almost laying. Then like, are you? And it showed the little caption, "Are you ready to go inside?" I don't know if that was him or her who said that, but then they went inside, and then you was just like sitting there like, that is the way it looked to all of us. So when you went and got your hat, everyone was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff or
Yeah, I
whatever."
see what I need to see. Let me
Yeah,
remove myself, and I think when I came back, it was me, being able to, and also editing. Let me go back a little bit. I'm sorry. So editing shows them going to the room. It was some more things that was happening. Like they ended up, I think it was playing like ping pong. Went from ping pong, and then I was actually supposed to go into the kitchen and cook. So that edit that you see where it looks like I made a U-turn and followed them, that's definitely not what happened. I wasn't trailing
ah,
them around. It looks like that was I will say that's a good cut. Great job.
it did look like
Show
that.
us for entertainment. Kudos to you on my behalf, on top of my head top, making me look like I'm doing
Mm,
that. But I will tell you that's not how it was happening. And I will say again, scenes were procured. So in a real world situation, I'm in a getaway, and my real family and friends can tell you Jamala's in the kitchen making the drinks. That's just
yes,
me. I wouldn't be
yes,
sitting here watching somebody play ping pong. I don't care who they are to me. Even if it was a real world situation with my actual boyfriend or significant other that I'm dating, I wouldn't be not playing, watching that. And another thing is there's a part where you see me like squinting, like I'm doing all that. I actually have a fibroid the size of a golf ball on my uterus. So I
Oh
was in
my
so much
God.
pain throughout the entire time. I actually was taking medications, shouldn't have been drinking. Like I was trying to numb
Yeah.
that pain as much as possible, knowing also I've signed up for this and here I am.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to take like a breakaway as much as I wanted to. I was trying to dance it
Mm.
out. And I don't know why they showed it in that clip of me like squinting as if it was because she was touching him versus like if you look at that pic, you should see the pain. And it's not the pain of somebody touching the back of his head, it's the pain because I'm in physical pain. So
You look uncomfortable, like you was uncomfortable when you was sitting across from her, and you said, when she asked you the question about the first day, you was like, I don't know, I was just asking. Girl, I was
like, who's going next? Because I just came into it, and yeah, that's when
yes,
I was on multiple pain medications.
yes,
So it was that serious, and the cast knows that too. Like, there's even clips where I'm just like in a daze, and I'm like this because I'm in so much pain.
and they
But
know it. Wow,
where were we? Yeah, so
wow.
they clip it and make it look like I made this U-turn into a room. It's a lot more space in between that had occurred. But when I got to the room, I will say, at the end of the day, that's somebody I at that time, our connection was extremely strong. The whole olive juice, we had been saying that before that scene even came about, you know what I mean? So
Yes,
where we were at that point during the getaway, for me, there should have been no reason, but I get it. There's a process. And
yeah,
it was an outward expression of what you were doing. So and to me, it was disrespectful. So I seen what I needed to see. Let me come get my belongings now.
I understood that. Like I said, I 100% understood. I would have said, let me go and get my stuff, because
Make
yeah, I
your
see
choice,
what's
friend.
going on. She on the bed and everything. I was like, because it looked like you were following me. Even the confessions when Kayla said that she have a GPS on,
Cute.
Randall. And I was like,
We shared
okay,
locations at that time, but go ahead.
they're gonna make the editing looking like, I'm just gonna make the edit look like she's following him around the house, and
That sounds
I'm
like a
pretty
cute
sure that's not
producer
what's
cut.
happening.
That sounds like a cute producer saying. I could probably think of the one that said it, but
Wow. That is unfortunate, but I did not necessarily fully believe that you were just doing it off of nothing. I was like, she had to have been, something is going on. And you did look uncomfortable. You said you was in pain. It looked like something was going on, because you're usually very, very high energy.
lively. Here we go.
Yes, in every episode. This is the only one. I did not think it was only just, because I feel like all you guys were in a position where it might be a bit awkward because all you are in the same house. But even still, you've been in a position like that, the white party, all of that, and you was the same exact way. So I knew something was
I'm
up.
glad
I
you
just didn't know
saw
what it
that.
was.
I don't think
Yes.
everyone sees that, and unfortunately, these platforms that you provide us, thank you so much, Cammy, are the only ways that we can like kind of voice what really happened behind the scenes without giving too much away, but at the same time protecting the enjoyment of the show. That's what it's for, entertainment. And respectfully, they do a good job. I can't,
Yes.
I can't front. I just can say from me being there, I have to speak from me and other people that were there that want to speak up. They'll say what it is. Other people are going to protect themselves and how they want to approach the situation. But I'm going to come like 10 toes down about me and what occurred. I think
100%.
the clip, I think it gave life to a little bit more life to the
Yeah.
to the episode, and that's what it's for. But
Yeah.
it was a real human emotion. I can tell you that. And if you can't relate to that, you have a problem.
100%, because we're all human. We're all human. We've all reacted to something. Just be honest. If you're all in a petri dish, you want to say it like that. And so, you're going to react. So, okay, guys. With that being said, hopefully she'll come back on after the reunion, because I'm pretty sure with this going on, the reunion is going to show so much more. And I love having them on here, because the editing and what producers want you to see is not always, it never matches up for me. So I like to have them on my platform so they can have their opportunity to speak in their own words and not without the assumptions. And I will continue to be that blogger who does that. And
Yeah. Was there any other questions from the clip though that you saw? So yeah, the scrotum comment. I'm in the health field. I got an A in medical terminology. I'm going to say,
it was a smart read, but it was funny to say. It was a smart read. I was like, wait.
Yeah, and reunion, I'm a little bit more reserved. We'll have to see how that goes, but follow the journey. Who knows?
Yes.
I might get voted off for that next episode. Y'all gonna miss me?
Everybody get pushed, mama. Everybody is human. So look, if they say they don't get pushed, they're not human. They're not gonna be real with you. They're not robots. We all have hearts ticking up inside these bodies, okay? And we're gonna be emotional sometime and react that way. So with
Yeah.
that being said, guys, I'm about to go. It's gonna be really quick with Kamisha reviews. Thank you again for Jamala, who I thought was from Louisiana, who is not, who is still my girl. I love when she calls me Cammy, but she don't know that is my nickname. So
Give
thank you guys
everybody
for
a
tuning in.
nickname.
All right, guys. Till next time, I see y'all at the panel in a